Hi, everyone. I'm Sunny.
I'm Rachel.
And I'm Rox. And this is
Literature on the Rocks.
Oh my God.
That was so cheer forward this morning.
I don't know, just something about it made me feel like, go Liddy.
Bringing back memories over there, huh?
Yeah, it did. I enjoyed it. How is everyone today?
Getting over being sick.
Oh, yeah, it's going around.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the baby was sick. Like, he would get better, and then, like, my middle would fucking sneeze into his open mouth. And then he was sick, like, 4 weeks in a row for, like, different things.
Oh, poor baby.
Man.
Yeah, I feel like this is like a rebound because I was sick a couple weeks ago, then was better, then came back, and now I'm finally recovering somewhat. I mean, I can still hear it. I don't like it.
Do you know what? I think I got COVID a few years ago. Maybe even just a year ago, but still. It feels like forever, okay? But I don't think my voice has been the same. I have a hard time singing, and I sing all the time. You know it, right? But I, like, even putting my kid to sleep at night, I'm like, Twinkle.
He's like, no more songs, Mommy, no more songs.
Can we just watch something on Instagram, Mommy?
I mean, odd because that's how I sound all the time. My kid's used to the squeakiness.
Your daughter enjoys it?
Yeah,
She's like, soothing.
My son's like, shh, 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 Mommy.
I'll sing now.
I think after this one, though, my voice got jacked up. It has felt so raspy and like
You need to lube those
deeper.
cords, girl.
Yeah, I've
Ever
been looking
since.
up what we can do
To lube your cords?
Yeah, to lube my cords.
Unless the people love this raspy voice, I'll keep it.
Yeah. Tell us if you like this sound.
Wow. We all know
gonna
Rachel's really good at it.
Yeah, she's all,
Yeah, girl. Oh,
why can't we do that when we're pretending to be men in books?
I think it's this. It's performance anxiety.
Performance anxiety.
Oh my
My
God.
vocals really, they just kind of hang
They
there.
wither.
The flaccid vocal cords. Well,
Let's get into
let's
it.
get into our book. Oh my God, we did book club.
Oh, no!
I knew you guys would forget one day.
Damn it!
It was my cheering. I'm sorry. Go book club.
Oh my God.
Book club!
All right. Well, this week we are book clubbing Dungeon Crawler Carl. Why don't you remind us of what our ratings were last week?
Oh, yeah.
It's easy peasy this week because we all rated Dungeon Crawler Carl 3 shots.
Three shots. We were drunk.
It got us fucked. Up.
Stupid. All right, so if this is your first time joining us on a book club, what we do here at Literature on the Rocks, we have 4 questions that are the same for every book, and then we'll do 3 or 4 questions that are specific to the book at the end. So our first question is first impressions. What were your initial thoughts when you started reading Dungeon Crawler Carl? Did the book meet your expectations or surprise you? I was really excited to read this book, but I was also a little bit nervous. It was popular on social media, right? Cult following, which was kind of how I found it. And you know these TikTok books, they can really be a hit or miss.
Yeah.
Right? This one felt like a risk. It was cool because it was a bit sci-fi mixed with fantasy, but reading the summary and it included characters like a talking cat and a drug-wielding llama definitely had me questioning if I should be putting it on the TBR. But I have to say I'm so glad I did. It's definitely a favorite of the 2026 season so far, and I know it's still early, but I believe it will be a top read.
Ooh, bold statement.
Ooh la la. And I will say, just to add to that a little bit, I have read more books now. And so I don't know if I'll be able to separate this book being the top read, but the series, I think, will be a top read for 2026.
Agreed.
I have put the series on hold because I need to catch up on our TBR, but I am going to go back to it.
Yeah.
You know me in series.
Yeah.
They normally don't happen.
They don't happen at
so
all.
that's speaking volumes now.
We're
Volumes.
usually lucky if we get you to finish the first one.
Usually it's a struggle. Okay, I'll go next. So I was a little skeptical because when you read what it's about, it sounds a bit silly.
Yes. Yeah.
And what I struggled with is I was trying to explain the plot to someone and it sounded even more weird. I was telling somebody like, hey, I'm reading this book. It's really good. And they're like, okay, cool. What's it about? It's like, so like the aliens take over the earth and then like the buildings collapse and then like they're in a dungeon. And I was like, yeah, this sounds really
and
weird.
it's a game.
It turns into like a game show. And I was like, I know it sounds weird, but I promise you, it's actually really good.
And then even more details you give, the weirder it sounds.
Yes.
Like, oh, they fought a gym bro.
Yeah.
And then the ball of swine. Like,
Yes.
You're like, just read it.
And then trying to make it sound like it's not strange. Yeah. Oh, and the person's looking at me like, that sounds
like,
weird.
what the fuck are you
gotta
into,
read it.
rocks?
Yeah, right?
And I was like, I promise you, just read it. It's good. But ultimately, it did surprise me. Sunny was excited about the book. I didn't want to be disappointed about it, but it definitely didn't disappoint me. So much so that I went on to read two more books. And as I said earlier, I don't do series. So good job, Matt Dinniman.
It was the first book of its kind for me. I raw dogged this one. I did not read what it was about.
I feel like there's a lot of talk leading up to it, though, too, because even in our highlight episode, right, it was like, I was excited about it.
Yes.
I think
You were
maybe
super
I've
excited about it.
overspilled.
You were excited about it, but then Rock started reading it first, and you were like, listen to it. And I was like, oh, I bought it. I'm going to read it on my Kindle next. And you were like, no, listen to it. So then I bought it on Audible, and I started listening to it. But I didn't know how I was going to feel about the gaming aspects. But one chapter in, and I was hooked. It was humorous, adventurous, and done very well.
Yeah.
I had a friend, because I've been
Audiobook sold
talking about it so much now. She decided to listen to it. She didn't like it.
What?
I know. I was like, well, you're one and the only one.
You were the only one.
She didn't like the gaming aspect of it, which I was like, I kind of enjoyed it, but I can understand someone not liking it.
Because they don't understand it.
I will, yeah, she's older.
She doesn't understand how games work.
Those Gen Xers really don't
If it's
get
not Atari, they don't want it.
If it's not Atari.
What's the
don't
one with like
understand.
the ball and the... If it's not that
Pong?
game. Yeah, is it Pong?
I think
If
so.
it's not Pong
Or Tetris.
or
Asteroid.
Tetris. Oh, yeah. No, Galactica.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. If it's not Minesweep.
And that was wild because it was on your computer.
That one was a tough one. It took a long time for me to figure that one out.
But yeah, so she didn't like that. But then she called me up in the middle of the book too. She's like, "How many more cockroaches is there gonna be in this book? Because I'm about to stop reading it. I can't take it." And I'm like, "Oh, it's gross. It is kind of a gross book."
Yeah, there's lots
Yeah.
of gross, like violent things, but I feel like it's written really
Funny.
well
It's
and
not
funny.
gory.
It's not gore. Well,
It can get
It can
pretty.
I mean, it can be, but I don't think that it's like the
It's not
image
horror
that I get
gory.
is like slasher horror movie. I
No.
just get like game show
Yeah.
horror. Like
Yeah.
video
it's fun.
game.
It feels fun.
gore.
Video game gore. Yeah, I don't like feet, and there's a lot of feet in there.
I know. I thought about Sunny every time.
No,
Every time.
And every time Jeff Hayes, phenomenal. He
Such good
friggin' did the
audiobook
gross
reader.
voice.
No achievement.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, why is this AI jerking it while he's
Ew,
talking
it
about
did
it?
sound like it's at
and then-
points.
yeah, that was when I don't typically turn down my books in the car. When he was fucking jerking his shit while he was talking about the feet, I was like, I don't think other people need to hear this.
You're all like, turn it up when it's like, my 9-inch schlong was really going through her love
Sprung
tunnel.
free.
Yeah.
Love tunnel.
And
tried
I
to slip
used
it in.
the handle of my broom.
Yeah.
And Rachel's like, I don't even care.
No.
She's like, turn it up to 50%, 80%. What 50%? That's whispering in Rachel's car.
Let me prep my axe handle. And Rachel's like, yeah, turn this puppy up.
She's like, do you hear what they're doing with an axe handle in this book? Yeah, that's right. It's what I'm into.
But talk about jerking off to feet. And Rachel's like, oh, we should probably turn this down.
It's a little risque.
Too many chili spices for her.
Oh, that's great. All right.
All right.
This book literally has 0 spice. And Rachel's over there
She's
turning
like,
it down.
Oh my God. People are going to think I'm weird.
Yeah, if you drove next to a car and somebody was like, "Get that foot, daddy," you'd be like, "What the fuck is going on in that car?"
Fun daddy.
Just flash your only feet in the window.
Missed opportunity for marketing.
the magnet on her car now. Bumping it.
Just that part on loop.
You're gonna get such an array of subscribers because they're gonna be like, that man is pleased with those feet. Oh my god.
Oh man. Your magnet could be like, get your new achievement at.
Unresolved questions. Were there any plot points or character arcs that you felt were left unresolved or could have been explored further? Having read through the most recent book in the series by now, it's hard for me to answer this question. So thinking back, I kind of wondered about random comments that they made throughout the book, like when he was riding on the goblin chopper copper, and he was like, "Oh, my absent father loved motorcycles." Why the fuck did you bring that? Is that going anywhere? And if you've read, you now know.
I just said, because there are so many books and I knew that going in, I had a hard time answering this because I assumed most of those questions would be answered later on in the series. I didn't really expect to get the answers to the stuff that I was unresolved, knowing that I would probably get them later. So if I had to really pick something, I guess it would be nice to learn a little bit more about Mordecai's past, which we probably learn later. Yeah. What was his planet? What did he do in his life? What was his story, how he got into the dungeon? That's what I would want to know more, but I'm sure we'll get that answer.
Yeah.
So,
I love that Mordecai is he's a bigger character as the books go on. Like,
yeah.
he's more present, and I like him.
I do like him a lot.
There's definitely political undertones, which maybe we talk about a little bit more, but that's probably one of the biggest question marks, I think, in this book for me. The questions about Borat. This is a series, and we all know this question is difficult to answer when the book is a series. There are all kinds of unanswered questions because we've only made it to level 3. Like, what's he going to choose to change into? That was my biggest thing in it. I wanted to know, like, what is he going to choose? What's he going to become, right? How far does he make it, which is still a question.
We still don't know.
Yeah. Does he complete all 18 levels? Fingers crossed. All these questions are why I have chosen to continue to read. I just have to know. And sometimes I think we end these first books in the series, we're like, nah, I don't really care to know.
Yeah, like One Dark Window. I was like, meh.
It is what it is.
And
She'll figure it out.
Yeah. See, One Dark Window, I was like, there's only one more book. I can blow through it.
Alternate ending. If you could change one thing about the ending of Dungeon Crawler Carl, what would it be and why? This was easy for me. I said nothing. It was a beautiful masterpiece that left me wanting more.
Yeah, basically same again series. I'm hungry for more, and I'm nervous for when I get to the last book and have to say goodbye to Carl and Donut. I don't wanna.
You know, I was reading this thing about how they can't take dungeon-made things out of the dungeon, and and Mongo is dungeon-made.
Well, isn't technically... I mean, so
Aren't they all
Donut.
technically, since they like had to pick new species?
No, they were born. The AI didn't make them.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and the AI mate you're talking about. But I mean, like, Donut won't be able to talk in the real world.
She might. Well, I think their characteristics they stay with them after they leave the dungeon. But anything that's born and made in the dungeon can't get
And Mongo
removed.
was born in the dungeon.
Yes.
Oh, and she has such a love for Mongo.
I know.
She's like, I'm staying in the dungeon.
We'll have to see what happens with Mongo. Maybe they figure out a way. But that's a sad thing. Anyways, my alternate ending.
Things can leave the dungeon.
I thought the epilogue did a great job of giving you just enough to keep you wanting more. And I did. I dove right into that next book.
Same.
Yeah. Okay, adaptation dreams. If Dungeon Crawler Carl were to be adapted into a movie or TV series, who would you cast in the main roles? So I did Carl, Princess Donut, and AI, the AI voice.
Oh, I didn't do AI. I just did Carl, Donut, and Mordecai.
I did Carl, Donut, and Mordecai.
Okay.
All right.
AI
Let's
voice
see.
is a good one, actually.
Yeah.
I'm interested who you picked.
I feel like I'm going to let you down, but okay.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
way to put pressure on me.
Okay.
Morgan Freeman.
No. Oh my God. New achievement.
Morgan Freeman trying to do the foot thing.
Yeah.
But like in his deep, smooth voice, like,
Ew.
new achievement.
That was good. That was, wow. Morgan Freeman?
Now do that same voice while you're jerking off.
I don't know how.
I don't know how.
While you're jerking off. Go ahead, we'll wait.
You can go in the corner if that's more better for you. More better? What the fuck?
I think I need some privacy.
Go behind the partition.
I'm gonna go behind Sunny's backdrop. Take take my mic with me.
Okay, wait. Go do it now. I'm sorry, that's gross. Too far. Took too far.
Okay.
Okay, start with Carl.
Yeah.
I really like my pick, but I do think that he's older than what he should be in the book. Like he's only 28 or something like that.
then
in the
mine's
book.
way older
mine's a
than
little
that, too.
older too, but
good. Because I felt like it didn't matter.
no, because
I
he's
just
gonna
needed the right vibe.
Yes.
I picked Alan Richson.
Me too.
We
Shut the
all
fuck up.
three- All right. Well, I guess that's who it's gonna be. Oh, Rox is in the corner. That was the easiest.
Oh
main
my
character
God,
we've
I'm
had.
so
He
proud of
was
us.
Perfect.
Yes.
For that role.
Yes, I agree.
Perfect.
Yes. In his movies, he can be a little funny and
Yes.
sarcastic.
I was looking
But he's,
at
like,
him on Instagram
built.
and stuff, and he's currently doing this like military type of
Yes.
thing, and I'm like, okay, he used to be military, but yeah, he's like, oh, come to Australia, they said, and
Yeah.
I thought, oh yeah, no, you're Carl.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, he would
Carl.
probably need to slim down for the first book, but he does get
Beefy.
continually
Yeah.
jacked as
Yeah.
the books go on.
Because he gets
yeah.
like stronger and like more
Can
casting.
we do that every time? This is wonderful.
That would be great.
And, okay, the world needs to know that we did not talk about this beforehand. We
No,
don't usually.
We don't.
We try to keep it under
Steel
lock
trap.
and key.
We don't. Yeah, we
Even
don't
when
discuss.
we're like, I finished this book, it's like, don't tell me about it. We gotta
because
save it for the
sometimes
pod.
that was such a good one.
That was wonderful.
That was great. Let's see what else we got.
All right, here we go.
For Princess Donut, obviously this is just a voice, right?
Yeah.
Because it's a cat. I picked Jamila Jamil. Do you guys want to hear her
Yeah,
voice?
because I don't know who that is.
Hello. Can I just say, I love your house. It's just so tiny and cute. It's like a little child's plaything. Like,
Okay.
live
Yeah.
nice.
Okay, Hannah Waddington.
I was starting to wonder what my own voice sounded like.
It's a little
because
deeper.
I would be going from
Who'd you got?
I picked Jeff Hayes because I thought he did such a great job as Princess Donut.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah.
So if I'm being cast out, I would choose Jamila.
Okay.
Mordecai. I cast Andy Serkis.
Oh,
Oh.
Gollum. He's Gollum.
Yeah. I did Alan Tudyk. He does all the voices.
That's a
He
pretty
does
good one.
so many voices. I feel like because Mordecai's voice
Changes depending
changes.
on what he looks like.
Yeah, I feel like he could grow with the series.
Depending on his character, right?
Yes.
I'm good with that.
Yeah.
All right, who'd you cast for AI?
Jeff Hayes.
Well, we could just put him for both, Donut and.
Donut.
No, he would do good as the AI.
The AI. I mean,
yeah.
he did such a. He did a great job with all the voices.
He really
Do you know what they're actually? You know that that's the rights got purchased, and they're going to make a TV show out of it.
Oh,
I'm so
really?
excited.
Oh,
Seth
that's gonna be
MacFarlane
good.
is one of the producers.
Nice.
But there was all this debate about how people think that it should be not a live action thing; it should be a cartoon. And then Jeff
I'm
Hayes
on the
could do
fence
all
about
the
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I couldn't
then
I couldn't
then you
decide how it
only
felt.
need one actor, and it is Jeff Hayes all
Yeah,
over again.
He's doing all the things.
He's just like redoing the book,
take
but for
the
TV.
book- yeah, just take the book recordings and put it to the TV.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, so I thought it was an interesting debate that's happening currently online because their argument is that it would be too goofy, like to make it a real live.
No, that's what
Thing. I feel
Hollywood
like it would
is.
be
They could really
fun.
make it cool.
I know, I feel the same way. I think I like the idea of it being real,
And once
Yeah.
they adapt it,
but there'd
it's
be
not
so
going to
much
be
AI
identical
stuff, right?
In it,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to be the identical book. So
Which
practically a
it never
cartoon.
people
is. So anyway.
have to get ready for that.
I mean, we fucking made a movie about wizards flying. Like,
Are you talking about Harry
yeah,
Potter?
I'm talking about
I
Harry
wasn't sure. There's
Potter.
so many.
So,
and it was badass.
so why couldn't we do live action dungeon crawler? I mean,
Yeah.
there's all kinds of crazy stuff inside Harry Potter that doesn't exist, and they used animatronics and AI.
I mean,
and-
there's a ton of like Lord of the Rings.
Right.
Freaking- I think it would be cool.
I think
still.
it'd be great. I
think it
say
would be.
live action. Don't make
too.
it a cartoon.
Me too.
I stand strong.
It's been
I
decided.
do think that if it's live action, it's probably going to be a little bit cartoony anyway, since I don't think there's going to be a ton of real, like Carl and maybe the crawlers will be real people.
Right.
Until level 3 when they changed who they are, and then maybe there's more
Yeah.
AI to them. All right, Ice Drop is Carl is Alan Richson. Princess Donut is Jamila Jamil. Mordecai is Alan Tudyk. And AI is Jeff Hayes. I love it.
All right. Refusing to be broken. Carl repeatedly tells himself that the dungeon will not break him, revealing how much Borant is trying to control the players. How did that mindset land for you as a reader, and did it connect to moments in your own life where you felt trapped in a situation but determined not to let it change who you are? Let's see if I can make this through all the way.
Oh, no.
No. Okay.
All right, here we go.
I mean, I'm proud of you, girl.
Yeah,
You got this.
But thank you for
Here we go again.
Thank you for being so honest.
I said yes deeply. Carl's mantra hit me in a way that felt almost too personal because I've lived through that kind of quiet defiance. I've been diagnosed with multiple crazy things, but when I was diagnosed with heart failure, I was terrified. Not in an abstract way, but in the most primal way possible. I had a 2-year-old little girl, and all I could think was that I could not leave her in a world without a mom. That fear lived in my body every day. And I used to give my heart little pep talks. Literally, I would tell it to keep going, to stay strong, because someone needed me. Survival wasn't about bravery or optimism. It was about refusal, refusing to let fear win, refusing to let my body decide my story was done before I was ready. And like Carl, I couldn't control the dungeon I was in, but I could control one thing. I would not let it take away who I was, the love I still had to give. The mantra isn't dramatic. It was survival, it was motherhood, and it was me choosing over and over again to live for somebody else.
That was good.
That was really good.
I don't want to read mine.
Mine is not nearly that good. You should have went last. Damn it.
Good.
That was so
a
good.
good answer. And I'm not crying either. All right, well, I will go next, but don't have high
It's
hopes,
going to get
people.
increasingly less emotional.
That's
so
fine.
Okay. I think I wrote this question with an answer in mind, and now sitting down to write it, I have no idea what that was. This book definitely has these political undertones to it while not being too serious. It's fun and lighthearted, but also like fight the man. If I compare this mindset into my own life, I would probably have to say my job. Not so much the job I have now, because I do really enjoy what I do and where I work. However, jobs I've had in the past, I absolutely felt trapped in. I've had moments in my life where I felt very disappointed with who the job was making me become, and I have worked very hard to try and right that ship. Feelings of losing control over the things that happened to me in a job and feeling like I had to become mean or controlling over others. I can remember coming home and thinking, I hate what I feel like this job is making me do in order to just survive, and I need to guard my heart and my character and get out of here before I become just okay with who I am. I might not have said, you will not break me, but I absolutely felt similar sentiments.
I feel like it's a mindset that in high stakes situations is needed to survive. I think that I live life sort of with this mentality. I don't want circumstances to define me. I'm a firm believer that living in the sadness, anger, or fear only impacts one person, and it's me. If I can focus on the positive and the good things in life, I can overcome many things and generally just be a happier person overall.
That was a good answer.
Yeah.
It's true. It's maybe not specific to an instance, but it's
But it's a
generally
general,
speaking, and I
yeah.
think you're right on. It speaks to both what we said. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Favorite dungeon side character. Who is your favorite dungeon monster or side character, such as the drug dealer llama, and what made them memorable? Honestly, Mordecai is my favorite. I always feel like there is something of value added to the story every time they interact with him. He always leaves me asking for more. Also, he can be a little bit of a smartass, which makes for good reads. And honorable mention is the game narrator, because his one-liners are a perfect sense of comic relief and creepy.
That's pretty. That's good.
Yeah, almost this exact same thing. I said it's a tie for Mordecai and the AI. The AI is fucking hilarious and is just wild. But I love Mordecai and continue to love him as his character grows. He's funny and he was written with a very resilient heart.
Okay, so those are great characters, and obviously we casted for them, so they were good. I was just thinking dungeon monsters.
Oh.
So I said there's so many fun characters in Dungeon Crawler Carl, and even in the whole series, you come across some very funny dungeon monsters. I think my favorite had to be the MLM fairies, though. Imagining these little Karen-like women cracking the whip on their downlines and slinging moonshine to the other moms cracked me up. And let's not forget who was on top of the MLM pyramid, Crack Karen. They were so close to working their way to level 3.
I totally forgot about the MLM freaking fairies.
They're so funny. I loved it.
It was such a good like parody on like stuff from the real world.
Yes.
That's kind of what the intention was, right?
Yes.
Is to just exaggerate things that came from Earth.
Yeah.
But they picked some good stuff.
And I was looking at fan art of these little fairies. They are like these like little fat mom bobbed, like soccer
With
moms.
like that
Oh,
side.
yes,
The
yes.
Karen haircut?
Yes, with wings and stuff. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. You enter the dungeon. If you suddenly dropped into the dungeon under the same conditions as book 1, what do you think would be the hardest part for you personally? And what unexpected strength might help you survive? I wrote, honestly, I don't know that I would survive the dungeon, especially if I got stuck in there with my pet. He's an old, cranky Chihuahua mix with no teeth who hates loud noises. I love him to death, but I'm pretty sure he would be a liability with too much anxiety. I can't imagine I'd have a Princess Donut situation on my hands. Any strengths I have would definitely not be physical, so I'd be relying heavily on the game to boost those stats. I think I'm smart, but more importantly, I'm stubborn and I really hate quitting. So worst case scenario, I think I'd survive purely out of spite. I'm also compassionate and empathetic. And at first I thought that would be my downfall. But the more I think about it, I actually think that's a strength the AI doesn't want crawlers to recognize. The dungeon constantly tries to push separation, competition, and killing other crawlers. Carl resists that. He avoids those setups and often finds that working with others benefits him more in the long run. You don't see a ton of it yet in the first book, but you get some glances, and since I've read further into the series, it's more apparent. So no, I wouldn't be the strongest or the fastest, but I might make it further than expected by refusing to let the dungeon turn me into someone I don't like.
That was good. And you made me think of
Your dog?
Yes. And I was like, so I'm asking AI right now. I said, I have a golden doodle. How do you think she would do as my donut if I was in Dungeon Crawler Carl? Because I kind of want to know now. So we'll see what it says. But
Gatsby would fail me.
because Juno is definitely like a lover, not a fighter.
Yeah.
So I don't know. She'd probably be a liability for me too.
I guess Gatsby is a little bit of a fighter, but also any loud noises, he'd be like, shut up, you're gonna get us killed.
Yeah, Juno would out me because she'd hear something and be like,
Yeah,
like, shut up, woman, we're trying to hide. Okay, so I said, hardest part for me would be putting my fears aside and getting straight to business, because I feel like that's what Carl had to do. He didn't even think twice. He just immediately was like, okay, we need to stomp on these goblins. We need to get out of here, right? That was like
get that toe ring.
First order of business was immediately, we're going to just smash these goblins with my foot. And that was instinct. I don't really know how I would react in a fight or flight situation because I've never personally been in one, but my guess it's probably not good. But once I get my wits together and realize it's this or die, I think I would surprise myself in what an unmatched ability I had to hide until the next level opens. Also, in all seriousness, I'm a people person, so that might be a deficit and an advantage. I would be Carl bringing along the old lady out of my kind heart, but however, it could also gain me some friends with some skills. So overall, while it might be my detriment, it might be my superpower in there too.
Do you know what? Also, just at 2:35 in the morning, I'm not going in that dungeon. I definitely got squashed in my house.
Serious, my ass was
I
asleep.
was asleep or snuggling up a kid, right?
Yes.
So I took this as like, for some reason, my family was outside and we walked in to the dungeon. So I said the hardest part for me wouldn't be the monsters. It would be walking into the dungeon and having my kids like zapped
Yeah.
away. I think that kind of loss would be instant and brutal. And everything after that would feel like surviving with an open wound. But an unexpected strength that would keep me alive is peak mom energy, weaponized exhaustion, and unkillable stubbornness.
Right.
I've functioned on no sleep and panic before, so I know how to keep moving when terrified, how to compartmentalize fear until later, and how to run on fumes if someone I love needs me to. The dungeon would think it's breaking me, but really it would just be unlocking my final form. Sarcastic, spite-powered, and profoundly inconvenient to kill. If surviving is what gets me back to my kids, then congratulations, the dungeon just spawned a boss fight it is wildly unprepared for.
Yeah.
Oh my
Do
god.
the kids get zapped away?
Yes, they don't let kids into the dungeon, so they like
How did
zap
Frank
them.
kill his daughter then? Frank and the girl.
She's
was
an
older.
adult.
She was of age.
She was like 17, but
Oh,
like
I thought
little
she was only,
kids
like,
get
12.
get zapped to this like nursery style place is what they were describing in later things.
Okay, good.
Honestly,
Pregnant women
I mean, I don't want.
and kids get zapped out.
Nobody wants to watch a pregnant woman die, huh?
No,
Well,
the universe does not like that.
do you want to hear what Oliver
Sure.
thinks of
Your chat? Yeah, sure.
of Juno in the dungeon? He says, well, it said, oh my God, your golden doodle as a Princess Donut. Honestly, she'd be chaos with a halo. Here's how I see it. First of all, unlike Donut's regal menace, your doodle would be pure moral support. She'd accidentally trigger traps with her enthusiasm. Yes, but she'd also boost your stats just by existing. Bottom line, Princess Donut equals calculated queen of destruction. Your golden doodle, beloved dungeon mascot with accidental plot armor. You'd be sweating strategy, she'd be living her best life, and the galaxy would absolutely adore her. That's probably accurate.
So maybe you'd get monster allies. So how are we feeling about our ratings still?
Ugh, I actually change it. I'm a 1.
Me too.
Wow.
Just kidding. If I could give it more than 3, I would.
Same.
Especially after talking about it. Like I'm
I
ready
still
to
love
go to
it.
the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I still love it and want more people to read it.
Yeah.
Agreed.
That's a wrap on our Dungeon Crawler Carl book club episode. If you survived the dungeon with us, debated the AI, and questioned your own moral compass along the way, congratulations. New achievement! Book Club Chaos. Next week, we're switching gears and summarizing Lie to Me by Molly McAdams, so make sure you're subscribed because we're here for you every Wednesday.
Yep. If this episode earned 5 stars in the dungeon rankings, go ahead and rate and review the podcast. Princess Donut demands it. And honestly, we're not brave enough to say no.
Party status, alive, barely. Loot, questionable. Fun, undeniable. If you love Dungeon Crawler Carl, follow at Lit on the Rocks Pod on Instagram and TikTok and head to literatureontherocks.com for your next quest.
Until next time, system message. Hydration recommended. Alcohol encouraged. Cheers!
Toodaloo!
Bye.